Listo. Epa. Bueno, entonces ahí ya está grabando, sí. Entonces, usualmente veo la televisión por la noche. O usualmente veo televisión en la noche. Por la noche está bien, pero suena mejor en la noche. ¿Sí? En la noche. ¿Has estado viendo televisión últimamente? Últimamente. ¿Cómo hago el símbolo de pregunta?
Con Shift.
Ah, bueno, listo. No quería cerrar algo por así decirlo. Listo, entonces, ¿has estado viendo televisión últimamente?
Have you watched TV lately?
Have you been watching television lately? Sí.
No he estado viendo televisión por más que una semana.
Okay, no, like I haven't watched TV for a week.
For more than a week.
For more than a week. Okay, so that would be slightly different.
It's not
No
like
he
I have
visto televisión por más de una semana. Pronunciation.
No he visto televisión por más de una semana.
Yo nunca leo en la cama. ¿Te gusta leer?
Sí.
¿En dónde lees generalmente?
En la cama o en la sofá.
¿O en el sofá? En el sofá. ¿No te quedas dormido cuando lees en la cama?
Sí, exactamente, ese es la problema.
So, do you actually read or do you use it as a sleeping technique? Listo. Siempre me levanto antes de las 7. ¿A qué horas te levantas normalmente o a qué horas te levantabas usualmente antes de venir a Colombia?
El año pasado me levanto a las 5:30 normalmente.
El año pasado me levantaba usualmente a las 5:30.
Sí, en la mañana.
5:30 de la mañana. Mañana. Señor. No.
Cierto,
Shit. What is it? What is it? Like this. Año. It's not ano. I can imagine all people who are learning English and ano. Why is he teaching him ano? A menudo voy a trabajar en autobús. Bueno, ¿qué haces a menudo aparte de trabajar? Como un burro. What am I saying?
What do you do what else do you do apart from work, like a donkey?
¿Qué haces? Like, what do you do often? What do you often do aside from working like a donkey?
A menudo como comida diferente.
Entonces, eres un foodie. Eres un foodie.
Sí, me encanta mucho discover.
Canta mucho descubrir comida nueva. Bien. A mí también me gusta descubrir lugares. A mí también me gusta descubrir lugares.
Mhm.
A veces tomo café por la mañana. ¿Tomas café en la mañana?
Sí,
Sí. ¿Qué?
creo que necesito tomar un café y si no, no puedo.
Despertar.
Yes, wake up.
Despertarme. Lo que yo tomo, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this. Ah, esta es mi medicina diaria. Les voy a mostrar aquí en el video. Esto es lo que yo tomo todos los días, 1 litro de energizante, just a liter of energizer. This is my medicine every day to wake up.
How much caffeine is that?
I don't know how much, but I drink it every day. Lo que yo tomo es 1 litro de energizante todos los días durante todo el día. So, ¿cómo es la pronunciación?
Lo que yo tomo es 1 litro de energizante todos los días durante todo el día.
Sí. ¿Qué dice ahí? ¿Qué dice ahí? What does it say?
What I drink is a liter of energizer
Yeah.
every day during the whole day.
But I mean, it's got some natural thing.
Are you sure?
I mean, it says so. I don't know if it's true, but I trust it. Bueno, ella no bebe café. ¿Tu novia bebe café?
A veces sí, pero tiene un estómago muy sensible.
Entonces no puede tomar café.
Sí, no es por ello.
¿Cómo es que te iba a decir? ¿Te gusta ponerle café al café? Azúcar al café.
No, nunca pongo azúcar en mi café.
Pongo azúcar a mi café. ¿Por qué no?
A mí. Porque mis dientes no son los mejores. My teeth are not the best.
No son los mejores.
No son los mejores y también no me gusta.
Ni tampoco me gusta.
Demasiado sweet.
Ni tampoco me gusta porque es demasiado dulce. Dolce, isn't it dulce in Italian or something?
Yeah.
Dolce or dolce? Dolce. Sounds nice. I like Italian. I'll eventually learn it. A él no le gusta su trabajo. ¿Te gusta tu trabajo?
Me gusta. Normalmente me gusta mucho mi trabajo, pero hay tiempos o times.
Pero a veces.
A veces es un poquito aburrido.
Pero a veces, I always forget eso. Pero a veces es un poquito aburrido. Las clases de hoy, las que subí de inglés, las tienes que ver. Hoy subí 3 clases de inglés.
¿Y sobre qué tema?
A little. You will see the date. They're from today. Oh, nice. So the 3, yeah. You've got to watch them. Very nice topics. Normalmente me gusta mucho mi trabajo, pero a veces es un poquito aburrido. Sí, yo creo que nos pasa a todos. Nos pasa a todos de vez en cuando. What do you understand from this phrase?
That it happens to everyone from time to time.
From time to time or every once in a while, de vez en cuando. Bebo café, pero no bebo té. ¿Por qué no bebes té? No, ¿bebes té?
Sí,
¿Te gusta con leche?
sí, me gusta beber el chai latte. Se llama
¿Chai latte?
Es como té de chai con latte.
What?
It's like chai.
What is
tea,
chai?
Chai is like this. It's like this Indian tea, like with the spices in it.
Where do you have that?
It's quite good. I think you can buy it like maybe at Starbucks.
So what's it called?
Chai tea.
Chai tea.
Yes, and when there's milk in it, you call it chai tea latte.
Ah,
It's like
latte
like
means
leche.
milk? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not a coffee fan anyway, but I would love to try that. Chai tea. Chai
quite good.
tea. Is it sweet or bitter?
It's sweet.
Sweet. I like sweet stuff. Yeah. Chai, like, how do you spell it? Chai?
A-I. Like
chai
yes, exactly.
tea.
Yes, exactly.
I'll try it out.
It should.
Chai tea. I can't forget that. Chai tea. Su tome té, pero no toma. Ah, okay. So su toma. Su toma
Sí.
té, pero no toma.
Is it better to use beber or tomar, or it doesn't matter?
I prefer tomar. I prefer tomar. I don't know. It sounds better in my opinion. Chai. I mean to send it to you so I don't forget. Tea. Chai tea. Bueno.
Do you want the tea?
Sure. A ver, si toma té, pero no toma café. No trabajas. That's like don't work very hard. Or you don't work.
You don't work very hard.
Okay, no trabajas muy duro. But if you were to say don't work very hard, you would say no trabajes muy duro.
This is like a subjunctive.
Have you checked that out yet?
Well, my girlfriend is telling me, like teaching me a little bit sometimes because
she's learning subjunctive.
She's learning that at fit.
What?
But it's such a pain.
There's a long way to go before she actually learns.
Well, I don't know.
Subjunctive. That's you know what? That's like your kind of final term graduation Spanish thing.
Well, she's doing B1 and
she's doing B1.
Yeah. And there's a lot of sentence like structures that need you to use like the subjunctive.
The subjunctive, like I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't learn regarding it on the go, but just like this, like a phrase like this, like, hey, don't work very hard is no trabajes muy duro. But if you hadn't told me about subjunctive, I wouldn't have brought it up. I wouldn't even have told you this was subjunctive. I would have just told you this. It's no trabajes muy duro. So you start to like get used to it. So you start to see like, hey, but what is that? Then if you ask me, I would have answered. But otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. Because I mean, this is more of a B2 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like B2 advanced, in my opinion. I was doing this with the other guy that I told you about, and luckily, I did 100 lessons with him, and I didn't record not even one lesson with him, and it was all about this.
Oh no.
Yeah, I freaking regret it, but well.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the dog, this same dog that I did with him. I mean, I've got it.
Okay.
But I mean, it would have been much better to have the recordings. It would have been so good. Ok, no trabajes muy duro, no vemos la televisión muy a menudo. Usualmente el clima es masculino. Usualmente el clima es bueno, no llueve muy a menudo. Yo estaba pensando, yo tengo esta regla. En Medellín, si llueven 5, o sea, si empieza a llover a esta hora, yo hago la cuenta y yo más o menos calculo que en 4 o 5 horas no va a estar lloviendo. O sea, es muy raro que llueva más de 4 o 5 horas seguidas.
Ah, listo.
¿Sí me entiendes? Por eso
Sí.
tú ahorita me dices, está lloviendo. Y yo, no, pero dale que yo voy. Yo, no, ya para las 7 no creo que esté lloviendo.
Listo, es la verdad.
Pero ahorita,
Muy
por ahí en
bien.
unas 4 horas, vuelve a llover.
Sí. So, hay una break of raining for like a certain time.
And that's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
It's not that I've got proof of that.
No, but I think so.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 hours that like there's like sun, 5 hours rain, 5 hours sun or clear, and then rain. Pretty much that's how it works when it's rainy season. But when it's not rainy season, it would probably go straight 2 days without rain or 3 days, and then it rains probably 4 hours, and then another 2 or 3 days with no rain. You saw that? I mean,
Yeah.
It was like that. I mean, it wasn't like sunny season, but we've actually got rain like every 2 or 3 days as well.
Yeah.
Bueno, siguiente, no llueve muy a menos. A mí no conocen muchas personas. No conocen a muchas. Conocer a. To know people, conocer a. Sam y Chris no conocen a muchas personas. Bueno, no me gusta. Recuerda el artículo de no me gusta el fútbol. No le gusta el fútbol. What did you mean in this sentence?
That he doesn't like football.
Estás traduciendo esto de memoria.
Sí.
No usaste traductor.
Por el segundo uso el traductor.
¿Para cuál?
For this one.
Ya.
No le gusta.
Usaste el traductor. No me gusta Fred y no le gustó a Fred. No me gusta Fred y no le gustó a Fred. This is good. Maybe she or he means that he doesn't think that Fred is nice. In that case, it would be no me cae bien Fred y no le caigo bien a Fred. ¿Sí? Remember that like it's got 2 meanings. Do you remember? Yeah? Yeah, okay, so caer bien is the one like you think somebody's nice. I mean, you may say a guy that, hey, I like you, but as in, hey, I think you're nice. I think you're cool. Okay. My carro. Mi carro no usa mucha gasolina. We would say like it doesn't spend, no gasta mucha gasolina. Mi moto sí es gastona. What do you understand?
That your motorbike uses a lot of fuel?
Yeah, it does. But it's worth it though. A veces él llega tarde, pero no pasa muy a menudo. Bien. No me gusta lavar el carro, no lo hago. No me gusta lavar el carro, no lo hago muy a menudo. Yo no lavo mi moto. Yo no lavo mi moto porque me demoro mucho y me queda mal lavada. What do you understand?
Did you wash your motorbike often?
Not often.
Much. ¿Qué es demoro?
Demorarse is to last or to take time doing something. Taking time for something.
So I don't wash my motorbike because it takes me too much time to wash it.
Sí, I take too long
Mhm.
y me queda mal lavada.
Y me queda. That you don't like the washing. Or what?
And I do it very badly.
Oh.
Like I mean, I take too long, and even though I take too long, I don't even do it well. So, so I see it, and I'm like 2 or 3 fucking hours, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's dirty. So I just pay someone else.
Yeah. There's these parkings now where they clean your motorbike.
Yeah, I actually tell my cousin, I'm like, hey, are you free? Do you want some work? He's like, what? Do you want me to wash your motor? Yeah, come on. Yeah, sure, I'm going. He does. He does.
You pay him for it?
Yeah, I paid him for that.
How much did you get?
$4.
Okay.
And he polishes it.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah. He does a much better job than I do. I'm happy that he does it. Sara habla español, pero no habla italiano. A mí me gustaría aprender italiano, pero eso solo va a pasar si me voy a Italia o me cuadro con una italiana. So what am I saying?
That you would like to learn Spanish, but
No, Italiano.
I mean Italian, but this is only gonna happen if you're going to Italy or get with an Italian.
Yeah, get together with an Italian. Are they beautiful? Have you been to Italy?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah? Are they beautiful?
There is beautiful women, but I don't really like the way they
live,
their style, like how they dress.
Why not?
I think like there is certain people that dress really nice, but a lot of people have like this wannabe like stylish fashion.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't
like
look nice.
Much, yeah, no, not at all. Like a lot of like really ripped pants and like very shiny jackets and just too much for me.
Yeah, but I mean, is it too colorful or it kind of fancy?
It's just kind of, it's so much that it looks
so
kind
bright.
Of cheap again, you know. Like,
okay. I mean, because there is a style, like some kind of Chinese style, which is like very awful in my opinion. I mean, they know about fashion and stuff, but in my opinion, it looks awful, which is like so colorful. I mean, it's not bright, it's not shiny stuff, but colorful stuff. So they look like a cartoon. So have you seen them? Yeah, like yeah. Is it like that, or is it more like shiny stuff?
More like
ripped?
shiny. Yeah.
Shiny and ripped stuff.
Yeah.
I like that, and I think I would like that style. Okay, so David no hace muy bien su trabajo. I caught you.
That was one of the things.
I mean, what's that phrase on the book?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who told you? Who told you? Paula usualmente desayuna buñuelos con yogur, pero al ratico se come una arepa de huevo.
Oh my goodness.
You like arepa de huevo?
Sí, hay una tienda que they sell arepa con huevo y carne.
But that's arepa con huevo.
Y carne.
But arepa de huevo is different. Like arepa de huevo, have you tried pastel de pollo?
Sí.
Sí, which is like kind of fried with kind of a duff around wrapped in it, right? Arepa de huevo is like a fried egg inside this cover of a pastel de pollo. Haven't you seen them?
Yes, I think so, but I was so confused because I ordered this arepa con huevo
And they
y
brought you
carne,
this.
and he was like, "No, it's not. That's not how you call it." And I'm like, "What?" But it says like I showed him the sign. That's how it's called, no? And I just didn't understand. He didn't understand me.
You're like, fuck, I'm going to eat it. So he gave you an arepa de huevo.
Yes.
So it was that, like an egg inside this duff of a pastel de huevo.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's an arepa. I mean, like when it's that basic kind of ingredients, like just the fried egg and the duff, I don't like it. I mean, it's just so tasteless, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Well, just the arepa is kind of tasteless. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I like when there's the meat in it as well.
Yeah, the meat and arepa con huevo. That's different. Yeah. Arepa de huevo is the one wrapped in this stuff, and con huevo is the normal arepa and the egg. Yeah, I like that. And have you tried calentado?
No.
You haven't tried calentado. That's my favorite breakfast.
I don't think so.
Mi
Calentado.
desayuno. Mi desayuno favorito. There's a saying that goes like he is more paisa than an arepa, because we all get arepa every day, all day, or at least at breakfast time. So there's a saying like más paisa que una arepa. So this is very paisa. But mi desayuno favorito es calentado. So calentado is like bean soup. I think I told you that. It's like bean soup, but from the day before,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So they mix it up with rice.
Mm-hmm.
So that is calentado. That mix is calentado.
So you can actually order this.
Yeah. This is my favorite breakfast. Look, calentado, huevos revueltos con aliños. Do you understand this?
The eggs. How you call it? Scrambled eggs?
Yeah.
Con what's aliños?
Aliños is like spices.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, how do you call the other stuff that gives some taste? Spices? Yeah. Okay. So con aliños. Mm-hmm. I mean, but usually is tomatoes, like chopped tomatoes with onions and with the scrambled eggs and all mixed together. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huevos revueltos, carne, arepa y quesito con chocolate. That's my favorite breakfast.
Como que quesito con...
Quesito. Don't you understand quesito?
Quesito, sí, but how do you like with melted chocolate? Or
Okay, it depends. Like, okay, I wasn't clear enough, but it can be, I like it, the way I like it is like the quesito on the arepa. Mm-hmm. Okay? But there are some people who ask for like this cheese, which is like, how do you say that? Like, kind of stretches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they put that cheese into the chocolate, and then they drink the chocolate, and then when they have finished with the chocolate, the cheese is completely melted. Mm-hmm. So they eat it. And maybe they put it on the arepa. That's the thing with arepa. Arepa is not something that you eat by itself. It's something that you eat with something else.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, it's some shit, tasteless shit. Yeah, so at least you put butter on it. Like if it's just an arepa and you don't want to cook it, but you put some butter on it and it tastes good. Bueno, siguiente. No toco muy bien el piano. ¿Sabes tocar el piano?
No sé cómo tocar el piano.
Bien.
No, porque I might try it.
Podría intentar.
Intentar tocar el piano, pero mis dedos son they're really not, what do you say, like flexible.
No son realmente flexibles, pero mis dedos no son realmente flexibles. Yo hace muchos años hace muchos años, años, I don't mean años. Hace muchos años quería aprender a tocar guitarra, pero no solo era difícil para mí estirar los dedos, sino que aparte de eso, yo tiemblo mucho y parezco con Parkinson a toda hora. So what am I saying?
I wanted to learn to play the guitar for many years, but
Many years ago,
but it's not only difficult for me to estirar.
Like to stretch the fingers because you need to kind of open them so much.
Yeah, stretch the fingers. Apart from that, I don't know. I don't understand.
I tremble.
You tremble and
I seem to have
Parkinson
a toda hora.
all the time,
right? Yeah, it's handy sometimes though.
It's the same for me when I want to reach the top string. I
Right.
feel like I'm always touching the other string.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was like, I tried for 6 months and I was, fuck this, I'm not trying anymore. I just keep on, I'll just be a Pokemon master. Okay, so Ana no toca muy bien el piano. Okay. Ellos no saben mi número de teléfono, no trabajamos muy duro, porque el que trabaja duro se acaba la vida trabajando. It sounds so lazy, kind of. So what do you understand from that?
We don't work very hard because
that works
hard. And the one that works hard what spends life working.
Spends his life working. But you know what? It's not spends his life working. It's not like, it's kind of, but it's more like the implied idea of what spends his life working is that he spends
or doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, like he deteriorates his life itself. But do you understand? Everything.
Yeah.
Like not only health, but everything, like relationships, social life, all that stuff. But this sounds like a lazy person. This sounds like a lazy person who doesn't want to work. Él se baña todos los días. Mi abuelito se baña como 3 veces a la semana. It's true. It's so disgusting. Mi abuelito se baña como 3 veces a la semana solamente. Nadie quiere estar cerca de
At least he's saving water.
No, he doesn't do it because he's just because he's lazy ass, and he's lazy to have a fucking shower, and he just does it like 2 or 3 times a week. It's so fucking disgusting. So go ahead, pronunciation.
Mi abuelito se baña como 3 veces a la semana solamente. Nadie quiere estar cerca de él cuando no se baña.
Eso es lo mismo todos los días.
¿Cuántos años tiene?
Él tiene como 94, 95. Yeah,
Muy bien.
yeah, demasiado. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be dead by 60.
I'm sorry.
A Kate no le gusta la música clásica. A veces me gusta escucharla.
I use translator for this. This was too cool.
Yeah, I was doing this with another student today, and it was a whole exercise about this.
Mm-hmm.
And as a matter of fact, I want you to send me this when we're done, because I'm going to create a deck on tiny cards regarding love and like, and all the possible conjugations in present, past, and future. Maybe present tenses as well, some present tenses. Maybe present perfect and past perfect tenses. Like all the possible ones, because I know how tricky this can be. And it's much easier to just memorize the translations than understanding the sense of it. Because you try to understand, and you're like, but what the fuck is like this? It's just too tricky. So
quite confusing.
yeah, I know. It's because it's reflexive, but at the same time, you can apply it on someone. So that's why it's tricky. Like from English to Spanish and from Spanish to English, like either way, it's just as difficult for anyone.
Yeah.
So, a Kate no le gusta la música clásica, a veces me gusta escucharla. A Ben y Sophie no les gusta el boxeo, pero a Kate y a mí nos gusta. A Ben y Sophie les gustan las películas de terror, pero a Kate y a mí no nos gusta. Because it's movies, exactly, right. No veo la televisión muy a menudo, nunca voy al teatro. Yeah, we've got to keep this. You've definitely got to send me these examples. No veo la televisión, nunca voy al teatro, a menudo ando en bicicleta. ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que montaste en bicicleta?
La última vez que montó.
La última vez que monté en bicicleta. I'm thinking. I've got 2 students I teach. I don't know if you have heard any of their lessons. It's 2 students at the same time. Have you heard any of those lessons? No? No? Okay. So they are very likely to watch this lesson, and I can only imagine the face that they will make when they read the abuelito thing. They will be, oh, come on, they will be, oh, so gross. So la última vez que monté en bicicleta.
¿Fue o estaba?
Fue
en when I was studying.
¿En la universidad?
Sí. Estaba estudiando en la universidad en Basilea.
Basilea.
I think it's called Basilea.
Basilea.
Es una ciudad en Suiza.
En Suiza. ¿Qué tan lejos es Basilea de tu ciudad natal?
How far?
Sí.
Es algo como 90 kilómetros.
2 horas.
2 horas, sí.
Sí, Basilea. ¿Cuántas personas hay en Basilea?
Creo que hay 400,000.
400,000 personas.
Sí.
Entonces,
creo que es la ciudad una de las ciudades más the richest, one of the richest cities.
Una de las ciudades más ricas del mundo.
Suiza.
De Suiza.
Mundo no sé.
Probably de Suiza. De Suiza. You should create a channel or an account on Instagram like a suizo eating empanada in Ok, como a menudo en los restaurantes de Medellín. Nunca viajo en tren. ¿Te gusta viajar en tren?
Sí, me gusta viajar en tren mucho más que much more than flying.
Mucho más que volar. ¿Por qué?
Volar. Porque es mejor para relax.
Para relajarse. Y además, el tren no está flotando por obra y gracia de Lucifer. Do you understand Lucifer?
Yeah, it's like the devils.
Okay, so what do you understand from the whole sentence?
It's better to relax and this.
Furthermore,
The train doesn't float.
is not floating.
It's not floating. I don't understand.
Due to the doing and gifts of Lucifer. Yeah, that's the thing about planes, fucking planes. They are floating up because of Lucifer. And he what's the word? He sniffs. Achoo, how do you say that? When he sniffs, no? Sneezes. Yeah. And the plane goes down. And it's like, shit. It's very quick, very convenient. But, I mean, just the little tiny mistake from a freaking technician who didn't sleep well last night. True. And you're fucked up.
But it's, compared to driving a car, it's much safer. Because there's not as many, random, like,
yes and no,
things that you cannot control.
Like, yeah, that's right. But I mean, like if we're speaking about chance, of course, there's more chance to have an accident in a car. Now, how possible is it to die in a car? Like, of those times that you get an accident. Now, if you get an accident on a plane, how many chances have you got of getting out of it alive?
Like, no.
So I mean, like, I prefer to crash in my car than like having an accident on a plane.
You have less control. You just have to wait until you die.
I mean, you probably don't know, and the pilot just doesn't tell you, and you die.
Oh no!
I don't know. I don't know anything about that, but that's the way I feel. Flotando por usualmente el clima acá es muy chévere, no llueve mucho, aunque en la temporada de lluvia debes calcular un periodo de 5 horas aproximadamente, en las cuales 5 son de lluvia, truenos y relámpagos, y en las siguientes 5 horas tienes sol, playa y arena. Básicamente, debes salir con paraguas, botas, pantaloneta de baño, gafas de sol y protección y crema solar. Crema antisolar. Now, what does it say?
Usually the weather is very nice. It doesn't rain much. Aunque is like however. Although. En la temporada during the time
the rainy season,
during the rainy season, you can.
you must.
Oh, you must calculate the approximate
A 5-hour period, roughly, approximately.
5-hour periods in which 5 are rain. What?
Yeah, 5 hours of rain,
Of rain. Truenos.
lightnings, and thunders.
And in the next 5 hours, there is sun, beach, and sand.
Yeah.
Basically, you must leave with a umbrella, like boots,
Yeah.
what's
Swimming suit.
swimming suit, sunglasses, and sunscreen.
And sunscreen. Yeah, that's it.
That's so true.
That was very much the case today. Okay, so let's go on. Let's do the pronunciation of that. So.
Okay. Usualmente el clima acá es muy chévere. No llueve mucho, aunque en la temporada de lluvia debes calcular un periodo de 5 horas aproximadamente, en las cuales 5 son de lluvia, truenos y relámpagos, y en las siguientes 5 horas tienes sol, playa y arena. Básicamente debes salir con paraguas, botas, pantaloneta de baño, gafas de sol y crema antisolar.
Epa. Siu llega al trabajo temprano todos los días.
I'm not sure if this is from the.
Hay alguien que llegue tarde todos los días. Ah, sí, ya, ese es
That's what we.
Sí, ese es de ayer,
Yeah.
Aquí, ya. Let's see. Where's this dog? So it doesn't open it twice? No? Okay.
No.
Entonces, 6 puntos. ¿Hasta dónde llegaste? Hasta 6 puntos.
Where was it? 6.4.
6.4. Bien.
Sí.
Listo, 6.5. Bien. Put the verb into the correct form, positive or negative. This was all negative, wasn't it? Right. If this was like the topic was negative, present simple.
Yeah.
You see, this is like you learned English just as I did, and you see how good this guide is. So like very baby small steps.
Yeah.
It takes you from this to this. It's so good, and it's just as good for teaching Spanish. So Margaret speaks 4 languages: English, French, German, Spanish.
Margaret habla 4 idiomas: inglés, francés, alemán y español.
You know, there is a name, a proper name, like a person's name that is Germán.
Mm-hmm.
So,
sí.
So once I was doing some lessons with a girl, and she was like, "But what does Germán have to do with this?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's so funny." I was like, "No, German is Alemán." And she, oh, so that's a language, and but that's a name as well. And I was like, "Yeah, you're right, man. In this case, is Alemán." Do you know what a taller is?
Yeah, like a workshop.
A workshop. Yeah, right. It can be like a workshop or like a car's garage or mechanic thing. I realized that this was a word in English and in Spanish.
Taller.
Yeah, exactly. and I was doing a tour in Guatapé, and the guy was, what is that? What is taller? But he asked me like that, what is taller? And it was taller? Well, más alto. But he goes, no, it's in Spanish, taller. And he was like, I think it's taller. And I was like, oh, taller, right. Yeah, taller is like a garage.
My studio is called to Taller Design.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like my job. It's very boring.
No, a mí no me gusta mi trabajo. Es muy aburrido.
Mm-hmm. Where's Steve? I'm sorry, I don't know.
¿Dónde está Steve? Lo siento, no sé.
Mm-hmm. She is a very quiet person. She doesn't talk very much.
Sue es una persona muy...
I would say quiet is quieto.
Quieto.
But in Spanish, we would say calm,
Mm-hmm.
which is calmado. Like, Sue es una persona muy calmada.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't talk very much.
Ella no habla mucho.
Bien. Andy, that's how I teach an Australian girl, and she told me that in Australia they all call everyone like Andy kind of thing, like Dave. I think you would be Davey or something like that. But all the names end like in Y.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, yeah. Bueno, Andy doesn't drink a lot of tea. He does. Andy drinks a lot of tea. It's his favorite drink.
Andy toma mucho de té.
Mucho té.
Andy toma mucho té. Es su bebida favorita.
Mm-hmm. It's not true. I don't believe it.
No es la verdad. No lo creo.
No lo creo.
No lo creo.
How do you say heaven or sky?
Cielo.
Cielo. Did I tell you that people call each other like that?
No.
No? Okay, that's like darling, honey. How does your girlfriend call you?
Babe.
Babe? Yeah, that would be like that. Like, oh, sky, how was your day?
That's
yeah.
kind of nice.
I think they mean heaven. Yeah, it probably makes more sense to say, oh, heaven, how was your day? Yeah, I don't like it. I hate it. A fucking guy I hate, he used it, so that's why I hate it. Yeah, they like cielo. That's a very... Do you know what a grilla is yet?
Grilla.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that make that noise, no?
Yeah, grilla is a cricket.
Cricket, yeah.
A cricket. Is it like this? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, but a female cricket. This is hilarious. I just realized stuff in Spanish that we say so common for us. Like, this is so common for us. But it's so funny. This is how we call like a very promiscuous woman who's like kind of trying to pick men up all the time to hang out and eat at fancy places. Yeah. We call them a grilla.
Grilla.
Yeah. Una grilla. A female cricket. That's funny. Okay, so that's a very beautiful picture. I like it very much. I'm going to share some pictures that I've taken.
That's right. Esta es una foto.
Esa es
una imagen.
Una foto.
Una foto muy hermosa
Ujú.
y a mí me gusta mucho.
Epa. And the very last one. Oh, you've got to go to this restaurant. It's called Govinda. I'm not sure about the spelling though. You've got to go with your girlfriend.
Where is
It's downtown, so you've got to watch your back and pockets. but it's nice. It's quite worth it. Like a friend of mine who's from Canada, he told me that it's something that it's very uncommon for a foreigner like you. So he was like, tell all your students to go to this place, Govinda restaurant. It's kind of a restaurant in how do you call these people? These guys who are like they meditate all day.
like monks?
Like monks, yeah. I don't remember yeah, it's all around the world. Like these famous monks.
Like Buddhists.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's something like that. I'm not sure if it's Buddhist, but something like that.
Okay.
Now, the interesting thing about this is that the place, as soon as you get into it, you can feel the good vibe and energy and all of that. Now, the interesting thing is that all around it is a hole. It's like a very unpleasant place. Like all the surrounding is very unpleasant. But you've got to go. Yeah, you've got to watch your back. I mean, if you go during the day, yeah. If you go during, I mean, there are actually like, you will see. You will see. It's very interesting. You got to go with you, and it's a veggie restaurant, and it's such a good vibe. Like the food is awesome. So you've got to go. You've got to go. And you should go to La Minorista. Have you been there?
La Minorista sounds very familiar.
You know, or La Mayorista. You can go to either one. La Mayorista is closer to you from here. Like both of them are very similar. This is very Colombian. And in these places, you can go and try, like my suggestion is that you go and start trying all the fruits that you see all around. So ask people like, hey, where do I find fruit? Where do I find fruit? And
it's like a market?
Yeah, this is like a kind of groceries flea market. Like you see all the supermarkets that there are in town, they get their supplies from there, from either of these two places. So it's crazily cheap. Maybe if they see that you're a foreigner, they would charge a bit more, but it's quite worth it. And I know you will enjoy it. Like I know that many of my students have gone to this place on their own. And they have enjoyed it very much. You should go. And you go, you're like, hey, ¿dónde encuentro fruta? ¿Dónde encuentro fruta? ¿Dónde encuentro fruta?
Oh, we went to this place in downtown. It's like a big market hall. I forgot what it's called.
So you probably went to La Minorista. Yeah, right. It's like that. But I mean, you find everything is cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably La Minorista then. That's where most of people go.
Yeah, I think that was it. But we went on a weekend, and in the evening it was like getting late already, so most stuff was closed.
Oh no, you've got to go during the day. You've got to go during the day. Like you've got to go like at noon, and at noon is okay. Like it's very creepy, but it's safe during the day. And the same with Govinda. Go at lunchtime, like max at 2 p.m. Okay. Not later than that, okay? Like at that time it's crowded. The worst that can happen to you is that they pickpocket you, but you just watch your pockets. Okay. And okay, so Mark, that is why I remember it. Mark is a vegetarian. He doesn't eat meat.
Mark es un vegetariano. Él no come carne.
Epa. Bueno, ¿dónde paramos la